Believe it or not, guys, we're gonna be hosting our first hands-on chicken butchering processing day here at our new farm. There's a few things that we're gonna be doing new this year, processing our chickens, and that is, one, I got a new plucker. This is a refrigerator that I built last year. We used it when we butchered our 2 pigs, and this is gonna be our first time using it for our 40 chickens. I'm really excited about using that fridge because that's gonna save us on ice. We're not gonna have to buy so much ice this time. Also, this is our killing cone station. It's in pieces right now because we just moved, and I usually store it in pieces, but I've had this thing for about 5 years. It's starting to rot here, and I made it with just scrap material. It's just untreated 2x4s that I had laying around. For something that I just put together on the fly, it works. And so I need to put this back together. I'm gonna probably have to redo some of this wood because it's all rotted out. Maybe use treated wood this time because it does sit outside. We do have this water. This is the only hydrant that we have that's away from our home, and it's in this horse barn. We can hook up to this when we do butchering day. Hey, meatballs. Just switching out their water. Something bigger. These guys have been going through some water. It's been kind of hot out. This area out here is the middle, kind of the middle of the property, and I'm thinking this might be where I put the permanent butchering station. Now I'm just thinking out loud here, guys, showing you guys what I'm thinking and what maybe my plans are. We have a hydrant here, and this is a new hydrant that I had just installed, but it's not working for whatever reason. There's not water that goes out to it. I'm gonna have to probably trench this at some point, which I've been trying to plan for future. You know, I figured out how I'm gonna do that, where I'm gonna trench it. I gotta rent a trencher to run that line from our well. It also has electricity. We need water, electricity, which this has, but the electricity is also not working. I think it belongs to another meter, so we have like 3 meters on this property. So I got 2 of them on, so I got 1 more, which I believe runs this. I'm picturing some kind of shade structure, maybe keeping this barn, or even just getting rid of the barn altogether and building some kind of open shade kind of structure with concrete. I think concrete is gonna be key. If not, it's gonna have to be probably rock, but definitely some grading involved. The sun's coming in from this way, this direction, and so maybe on this side, we have this big tree here for shade we could get under. And I think this is a good central location. It's away from the house, away from the barn of butchering chickens. I'm gonna be honest, if you do as many chickens as we do, we're doing 8 workshops this year. You know, taking down easy ups, taking down tables, coolers, buying ice. You have running hoses everywhere, and electrical running everywhere. You know, it can get a bit much. We could do 100 chickens all at once now. I mean, we have the property now. But I need more chicken tractors, and doing 100 chickens all at once, that's a lot too. Fragile. Must be French. Processing day is still not for a couple weeks, but to get ahead of it, I need to still put this thing together. We're gonna use our gorilla cart here. This has become my workhorse. My tractor. This is my tractor. This is the post here. This one looks pretty good actually, but it's this one that it's all corroded right there at the end. I could just cut that off, but then it'd make the whole thing shorter. You could also use 4x4 posts, but I'm using 2 2x4s, and I'm just putting them together and just drilling them together. I could use glue in here. This is the base here. It's missing this piece. This got all corroded out. We'll just be nice and scrappy today. And I'll probably end up redoing this whole thing at some point. You know, this one, I'll probably just throw some paint to make it last a little bit longer. And then we put it together, and you can make this as tall as you want it. You can make it as long as you want it. We're gonna be hanging 3 kill cones on this. Now it doesn't have to be super heavy duty, but it has to be sturdy. There they are. All right, that's it. I don't know where we're gonna put this yet during butcher day, but we have 2 kill cones here. That's what this is for. Plus I have a quail cone, which we did not use when we raised quail last year. Even this was too big, but you never know. You never know. You might get that weird meat chicken that has a little short neck, and that quail cone might come in handy. This is a plucker from Hatching Time. Thank you for your purchase. I am curious to see how easy this is to put together. It comes with these rubber fingers. This is what's gonna grab the feathers and clean up the bird. It's not too heavy. It's actually pretty light. So this is all it comes with right here. Rubber fingers, some plastic parts. I'm assuming that this is the motor and this is what actually spins. And also this company is based out of Delaware. It tells you what it comes with. Has pictures of how to put this thing together. 1-year warranty on electric parts. Just to see how this thing's put together. Let's see how the motor is. Motor's underneath there. Looks pretty simple. Like not a whole lot of gears and such. It might be one of them tabletops to put it on, like elevate it a little bit. But you know, it's not super heavy like my other one that I have. This is the on and off switch. I think the feathers come out that way. And then you put this on top. This is the feather chute. And I think it just kind of goes in there like that, directions say. And then when we screw this top down, that this will get sandwiched between this and the base. This feather chute is secure. All the screws are in to keep this in place. This is what's not spinning. This is not spinning here. This is what's spinning. I need to install the rubber fingers on this, and this spins. So to do that, you pop it in that hole, and then you just push it on there and it just pops in. This plucker is one of the largest ones that they have. It can do 2 to 3 small ducks, 3 to 4 small chickens, or 1 turkey, up to 26 pounds. Now you have all the fingers on this. This is what spins. You get this long screw, you put it through the hole there, and then you put this little notch, and then you match it to that spindle. Now to install the rest of them. This is a food grade plastic and it's rust proof. And because of its simplicity design, they're saying that it costs 50% less electricity than your average plucker. And this plucker weighs 55 pounds. Let's turn this thing on. Curious to see how loud it is. On there. Dang. It's pretty quiet. Oh my gosh. When the chicken has bled out, we put the chicken in there, and then it takes out all the feathers. All the feathers pop out of there. This is my current plucker, which I've had for 5 years, and it still works wonderfully. So what I plan on doing is on chicken butchering day, do a side-by-side comparison. You know, we'll put a chicken in each one, see how fast each plucks it. Obviously this one's smaller, this one's lighter. Their drums are both the same size. I'm pretty sure this one's lighter. I mean, right off the bat, I mean, yeah. I mean, I could pick this up. This one though, yeah. I would say this weighs twice as much as that one. I'm not picking that one up. I gotta use a dolly to move it. I have priced out how much it would be if I was to build one of these, because you can build a plucker. I have a friend that did it, it works great. But you're not necessarily saving any kind of money. I mean, if you happen to have parts just around your house, then yeah, I could see saving some money by building one yourself from scratch. But other than that, I mean, you're gonna spend more money building it yourself than you are actually buying one. If I had a chicken to pluck, I would do it right now. But you're gonna have to wait for another 2 weeks until we process all of our chickens, and then we'll do a side-by-side comparison. It looks like I might have to elevate that a little bit higher. It seems kind of low to me. But overall, it's pretty easy to install, pretty minimal. It's really the rubber fingers that probably was most tedious, but even that wasn't that difficult. I mean, most of it was put together, the whole motor, base, and everything. So it was just this drum. So now between the portable cool trailer and the new plucker, I'm getting excited about processing day. What do you think?